Oh, hi.
Hello, families. Hello. Welcome to our teacher interview. We wanted to give you an idea a little bit about who it is that's going to be teaching your children or your class, depending on who's watching. So today we have our favorite seventh grade teacher. This is Robby Erlich, and he has a wonderful class that he's going to be teaching. He is in charge of teaching Speaking Out for Justice. And it's about the prophets and learning about all sorts of wonderful things that our prophets did for us, did for the Jewish people. But tonight or today, we're going to get a little personal with Robby, and we are going to ask him a little bit about himself so you can get to know him. Robby, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you, Edie?
I'm doing excellent. Thank you very much.
Great.
Listen, Robby, the kids, some of them, I know they all know you, but let's
Yeah.
start at the very beginning. Let's tell us a little bit about where you're from, how you came
Yeah,
to Omaha, about your family.
definitely. So as you can tell from my hat, I'm from the land of 10,000 lakes, the land of the frozen chosen, as they say, Minnesota. I was born there. I grew up there. Spent almost all my time in Minnesota. My wife Andrea and I decided to take a little detour off to Phoenix, Arizona for about a year and a half, and we just really we weren't digging the Southwest all that much, and we wanted to move back to the Midwest, and I wanted to make a career change, and so that brought me to Bethel. So we're absolutely happy to be here, and we love Omaha.
That's great. That's
So
great. We all love Omaha. Of course you do.
we could not be happier.
Good.
So
That's
yeah.
good. And what is your position here at Bethel?
Yeah, so my full-time gig here at the synagogue is I'm the engagement coordinator. So I program events, I build connections with people, I connect people to people, people to opportunities, get volunteers, I write grants, and I also write pieces for the Jewish press. So
And most
um,
importantly, you teach in the school.
yes, and I am a faculty member of BEST. So
There you go. There you go.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, and maybe we can get to know you a little bit better. Robby, besides baseball, obviously, do you have any hobbies?
Spending time with my son. So whatever my son is doing, I do right alongside with him, whether it being swimming, games, movies, kicking the soccer ball, um, whatever that might be. But
And who is your
um,
son?
my son, his name is Jonah. He is a first grader in Best. He just turned 6 a couple weeks ago, and he is awesome. Um, he's really awesome. If it's not spending time with my son or with my lovely wife Andrea, or working, or doing other things with the synagogue, I'm really interested in aviation.
Good
Really
to
interested in
know.
aviation. So um, for a time, I wanted to become a pilot professionally, but life happens, and you do other things.
Sure.
But I do have about 20 hours of flight time under my belt.
Nice.
So if I'm yeah, so I kind of like to dork around a little bit with airplanes and flight games and airports. So
Super. Super.
yep,
Very, very nice. Very,
yep,
very nice. Okay, I
yep.
have another question for you.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. What is your favorite Jewish holiday?
My favorite Jewish holiday would have to be, I would think, Rosh Hashanah.
Interesting. And why is that?
I love the food. I love the
What's your
food.
favorite Jewish food?
My favorite Jewish food is brisket. For sure,
Okay.
brisket. Oh yeah. And kugels. I'm a big sucker for kugels. Big sucker. So whether it being sweet or savory, I love it all.
I
I
love
love
it
it
all. All right,
all.
very
Love it
good.
all. Yeah.
Give me one of your favorite memories from Bethel Synagogue that you've had. Now I know you're kind of new, but I'm sure you've got some kind of a favorite.
That's a good question. Probably last year during High Holy Days.
Okay.
I really liked the flow of the synagogue and the people, and I really got to meet a lot of people during those few days of Rosh Hashanah. Um, and it was great for me and my family to be involved in the High Holy Days at Bethel, and it was just a very warm feeling that we got, whether it being working or volunteering. It really touched us. The way that people, the way that the congregation was to us and still is to us, and so that was a very, very nice moment
Wonderful.
of just being with the Bethel family during.
Wonderful. Good for you. Good for you. Last question for you, and then I'll let you go. You've been through a lot of Hebrew school in your life, I think. Did you have
Yes.
a favorite? Did you have a favorite teacher? And is there a reason why they were your favorite?
You know, I really enjoyed all my teachers during Hebrew school. I went to Hebrew school for 12 years in Minnesota. I don't think I have a favorite teacher. I think all of them brought something really cool and unique and fun or silly or goofy or different ways to engage us, like whether it being like rabbis from the synagogues or just people from the community just teaching. But I can tell you that I think my favorite staff member was the janitor of the old Talmud Torah building in Minneapolis. I used to attend an elementary school that was like 2 blocks away from Hebrew school, so I would walk there, and I would always arrive really, really early before all of the rest of the kids. And the janitor of the building would spend time with me and just like talk with me and play with me and tickle me and things like that. And I still remember that. And
That's funny. Yeah.
I thought those
everybody's important in the building. Everybody's important. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I thought that was very, very neat, and I still think of him often, actually.
Interesting.
So.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah.
Hey, Robby, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. 7th graders, you're very lucky. You're going to have a great time this year, and you have a wonderful teacher right here in front of you. So thank you to Robby. 7th graders, we'll see you August the 30th. See you later.
We're going to have a wonderful year.
A great year. Bye.